Have you ever wanted to perform a swipe on your screen using an accessibility service, only to find that it only registers a single touch? It can be really frustrating, right? If that's you, then you're in the right place. Today, we're going to explore how to perform swipes using AccessibilityService. I totally understand how annoying it is when you know your service can perform swipes, touches, and pinches, but it just doesn't work as expected. You're definitely not alone in this struggle. Many users face similar issues. Let's dive into the specific question at hand. One user asked, "How can I perform a swipe on the screen using AccessibilityService?" They mentioned that their current implementation only performs a single touch. Sound familiar? If so, let's work through this together. So what could be going wrong here? The issue often lies in how the gesture is being constructed and dispatched. We need to ensure that the gesture description is set up correctly to include swipes, not just taps. Let's break it down step by step. And stick around. I have a crucial tip at the end that will help you master swipes and gestures using AccessibilityService. To perform a swipe on the screen using the AccessibilityService, the user should first create a gesture path that defines the swipe action. This involves specifying the start and end points of the swipe. Next, the user should build the gesture description using the gesture description.builder. This is where the user adds the stroke that represents the swipe action. After building the gesture, the user needs to dispatch it. This is done using the dispatch gesture method, which takes the gesture and a callback to handle the result. Finally, the user should implement a callback to handle the result of the gesture dispatch. This will help in confirming whether the swipe was successful or not. Fun fact, did you know that the first touch screens were developed in the 1970s? They were quite different from what we use today, but they paved the way for the technology we rely on now. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach shared by another user emphasizes the importance of configuring your service to perform gestures. They suggest ensuring that your service has the setting "can perform gestures" set to true. Additionally, they recommend setting up your path correctly by moving to the starting position and then drawing a line to the desired endpoint. It's important to note that this method only works on Android version 24 and above. Here's the crucial tip I promised. Always test your gestures on a real device. Emulators can sometimes behave differently, and testing on actual hardware will give you the best results. And there you have it. You should now be able to perform swipes using AccessibilityService. Remember, practice makes perfect. If you found this video helpful, hit the subscribe button for more tips and don't miss our next video where we dive deeper into accessibility features.